teens or 20s maybe, I'm not sure. But welcome. We have a lovely group of students tonight who are going to perform their own original poetry, some poems that they have picked up along the way and have loved and want to share with you. And then we have some lovely musicians in the house. So we have lots and lots in store for you. I am Mrs. Maraska, for those of you who don't know me. I'm the advisor for the and we have a very full and capable group of people, so I'm going to have them all come up and introduce themselves as they come up, and they'll introduce our acts for the day, or for the evening. All right, enjoy.
Hi everyone. Welcome to Open Mic Night. I'm Brianna. I'm Brianna Litman. You'll see why that's important in a second. Our first act is another board member whose name is also Brianna, performing a song for all of us tonight. Please welcome Brianna Goodman.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Angelina. I'm one of the chief editors of Fragments, and I would love to introduce Sam Bremer, who was one of our regional winners for poetry, or regional competitors for Poetry Out Loud. She will be performing a poem for us.
Is this okay? All right. Okay. When I Heard the Learned Astronomer by Walt Whitman. When I heard the learned astronomer, when the proofs, the figures were ranged in columns before me, when I was shown the charts and diagrams to add, divide, and measure them, when I heard the astronomer, where he lectured with much applause in the lecture room, how soon, unaccountable, I became tired and sick, till rising and gliding out, I wandered off by myself in the mystical, moist night air, and from time to time looked up in perfect silence at the stars.
Can we tell I'm terrified? Okay.
Oh my gosh, yes!
I'm performing a poem I wrote for myself, so...
Yes, Layla!
I love you! Sorry. The clock moves by, one tick at a time. It appears every night to reset time. But time isn't born anew. Every time it strikes midnight, it continues in a circle eternal. It does not start nor end, it simply loops. Time is a cycle bound to repeat, but also a symbol of change, of life, of death. It is our demise, yet also our bringer. It is forever unbroken, a power above them all. People believe in greater powers, that there's men in the sky, life within Earth's core, that nature gives and determines all. People believe in all things, big and small. Wars have started, bloodshed and treason arose. Human lives have been belittled, all for the right to claim that you know the one who is truly in control of it all. Though nothing is proven, no belief is for sure, no study conducted, no voyage successful, yet people still try to find meaning behind it all. Why life keeps going on after tragedy and strife, after change and good fortune. What happens when you die? There's plenty good and bad in chasing a reason for morals, for life. I believe that perhaps the heretics are right. There is no real God, no pantheons, no spirits nor deities, that people chase in vain, searching for an excuse to justify their actions so they can deem themselves righteous. Sometimes I wonder if martyrs ever had a purpose, but to prove an endless void at the point. Women burned at the stake, people suppressed, hidden away, pushed out of their homes, forced to live a life of disgrace, all because humanity desires control, to be right, to invent a reason to be almighty, rally for a cause that in the end was only meant to hurt them. Throughout history, life always restarts, born anew millions of years later. Eras are bygone. Those who once thought they controlled all are now themselves long gone. People fear what they cannot comprehend. The idea of time, an uncontrollable force, strikes fear in most. Most have tried to find a concept of eternal life, but history pushes on. Time continues taking hold of everything which is rightfully theirs. We pretend to have our own free will, that our autonomy is our own, that our beliefs will follow us to the end and hold us strong against all that is wrong. But the truth is, we are all slaves, beckoning, surrendering forever to the same thing, a force beyond all philosophical epistemology. A clock moves by, one tick at a time, but it is not resetting, it is simply moving forward, forever controlling fate. We may destroy a clock, the physical burned, but time has no shape, no mass nor energy. The metaphysical will always transcend. It can never truly be destroyed or controlled. I do not believe in God, in faith, in the blind hive mind. Perhaps the heretics are right, but on second thought, one thing above all, every prophet, every Homer, every Plato, every totalitarian, every scholar may have gotten wrong. There's one thing constant, but the cause of all that was, all that is, all that will be. It's true that people fear what they cannot control, what they cannot stop, cannot touch, simply don't understand. Every era, every phase, every life, determined by one thing that is so abstract you cannot have faith in it. One thing that pushes on, defies science, fiction, and reality. The one thing I believe in that is righteous in both good and bad. The one thing I think that all the great philosophers got wrong was that maybe, just maybe, time is the one true God. For time rules over us all, taking away at fate, one day and one deity at a time.
Thank you, Layla. That was beautiful. I would like to call Parker up back to the microphone.
shadow hanging over me of yesterday. And suddenly, why did she have to go? I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, hide away. Yesterday. Why did she have to go? I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though I'm here to stay. Oh, I will
Two seconds here. Alright, so while I obnoxiously tune my instrument, why don't we give a round of applause to all the super talented people who come So last year I played a Foo Fighters song that nobody knew.
I know.
One person knew. So I'm going to keep with tradition, except this time it'll be one that hopefully all of you know. And if you don't know, you will know it. Feel free to sing along. Can we hear us back there? Hello, I've waited here for you ever long. Tonight I'll throw myself into and out of her head she sang. Come down and waste away with me, down with me. Oh, how you wanted it to be. And over my head, out of her head she sang. And I wonder, when I sing along with you, if everything could ever be this real forever. If anything could ever be this good again. And the only thing I'll ever ask of you, you gotta promise not to stop when I say when she sang. Come now, I messed up the words there. Hold you in. And now you've always been she sang. And I wonder if anything could ever be this real forever. If anything could ever be this good again. The only thing I'll ever ask of you, you gotta promise not to stop when I say when.
Thank you, Mr. Cazaza. Next up, performing a song, which we should hopefully all know, is Sammy Seguenza. Hopefully I didn't butcher that last name. Sorry if I did.
I just made something unexpected, something sharp, something new. It's not symmetrical or perfect, but it's beautiful and it's mine. What else can I do? What else can I do? I grow roses, rows of roses, grow them mile by the mile. I make perfect practice poses, so much heart beyond my smile. What could I do if I just knew what I was feeling in the moment? What could I do if I just knew it didn't need to be perfect? It just needed to be, and they let me be a hurricane of hunger, strangling figs, hanging vines. From a desert fills the air as I climb and I touch through. What else can I do? Can I deliver us a river of sundew? Careful, carnivorous, a little just won't do. And I want to feel sugar of something new. I'm so sick of pretty, I want to be true. Don't you just seem like you're right in a dream since the moment I open my eyes. Oh, I know the blossoms I grow, but it's awesome to see how I rise. How far can I rise through the roots to the sky? A hurricane of hunger, strangling figs, hanging vines. From a desert fills the air and I climb and I push through. What else can I do? Can I do? In the moment, is the moment keep going. What can I do if I just knew what I was feeling was perfect? But I'll still be okay. I can clear the way. I'm coming through a hallelujah, making waves, changing minds. The way is clear 'cause you're here and well. I owe this all to you. What else can I do? What else can I do? There's nothing I can't do. What else can I do?
That was amazing, Sammy. Thank you so much. My name is Brianna Goodman. I'm a senior and I'm an assistant editor-in-chief here at Fragments. I would like to take a moment to bring up and introduce the next act, which is a bunch of talented youth here at Mepham, and that is Mepham Capella. So if Mepham Capella can come up to the floor.
Sopranos, altos, basses,
microphone.
I'm gonna reposition this really quick. Give me a second. I'm gonna be. Can you guys hear me? Okay, cool. I'm gonna be reciting a poem entitled "How to Belong." The belong is scratched out. It's "How to Be Alone" by Patrick Tolman. It begins with knowing nothing lasts forever. So you might as well start packing now. In the meantime, practice being alive. There will be a party where you'll feel like nobody's paying you attention. And there will be a party where attention's all you'll get. What you need to do is to remember to talk to yourself between these parties. And, again, there will be a day, a decade, where you won't fit in with your body. Even though you're in the only body you're in, you need to control your habit of forgetting to breathe. Remember when you were younger and you practiced kissing on your arm? You were onto something then. Sometimes harm knows its own healing. Comfort knows its own intelligence. Kindness, too. It needs no reason. There is a you telling you another story of you. Listen to her. Where do you feel anxious in your body? The chest, the fist, the dream before waking, the head that feels like it's at the top of the swing, or the clutch of gut, like falling and falling and falling. It knows something. You're dying. Try to stay alive. For now, touch yourself. I'm serious. Touch yourself. Take your hand and place your hand someplace upon your body and listen to the community of madness that you are. You are such an interesting conversation. You belong here. That's it.
Next up, we actually have a group of Liv, Alana, and Riley.
Hi guys. Liv told us she has to tune, so we have to talk. Hey, got the Oh, come see Wizard of Oz. Yes. Dorothy right here. We got Scarecrow over there. Linda. We got Oz. We have Oz. Where is he? He's right there. Oh, he's right there. So we got him. Okay. Henry. Stop talking. Okay. Whole crowd. Before
me like nobody else does. Lovely to just lay here with you. You're kinda cute and I would say all of this, but I don't want to ruin the moment. Lovely to sit between comfort and chaos. But it's over, and you're driving me home, and it kinda comes out as I get up to go. You kiss me in your car, and it feels like the art of a movie I've seen before. But it's not real, and you don't exist, and I can't recall the last time I was kissed. It hits me in the car, and it feels like the end of a movie I've seen before.
We didn't mess up the words.
I've asked if everyone can take their seats, please. We're going to start with our next act. Thank you. I hope you all are enjoying so far. The next person we're going to bring up is someone that we've already seen already. She's just as wonderful and just as talented in a whole different medium. So this is Liv performing us a poem. Hi, I'm Liv in Simple Note. In the software of my future, it has pretty much already been programmed that I will stay on the upper East Coast. I will stay where home is within driving distance, where fall reveals itself with a mean, harsh entrance, winter only harsher. The leaves fall, they turn brown, they crisp, they rot, they grow back that bright green. I joke that I'm only happy in the summer, but most jokes do have a bit of truth to them. Part of me does wonder what it would be like if I made the unimaginable move, Los Angeles or Palm Springs, home only accessible through bustling airports and the use of jet fuel. I've always felt that summer clothing fits me better, that my skin complements my features more forgivingly when I'm tan. It would never get cold and I would never feel down. Seasonal depression can't get on a plane. It can't follow me over there. Can it? The question I get lost in far too often. Nevertheless, I will stay where the seasons enter harshly, the leaves fall, brown, crisp, rot, etc. Because things must die, the world must go quiet, cold, and lonely in order for us to truly appreciate the sun.
Hello, everyone. This next performance is somebody that works here and someone that I look up to as a writer and as a student. So I would like to welcome Miss Roth, who will be performing poetry for us.
I'm okay over here. Hi everyone, what an awesome night. Thanks for coming to open mic. This one's brand new. Bloom. I imagine a room full of flowers, bouquet after bouquet, one for each year of life. 51 bouquets, and then one for each day of my love's 52. Imagine this was every birthday gift, a small collection of stems chosen by those who love us most. Irises, rhododendrons, peonies, small bundles that remind us of our beating hearts. Imagine 22 for my eldest's 22 years, 20 more for the middle child, 17 more for the one about to leave the nest. 162 bouquets, rooms of our home overflowing with growing years. Windowsill evidence that we were alive. Or imagine you brought them with you to every place you'd ever call home. Backpack, computer, and 18 bouquets to your college dorm. King-size sheets, hand-me-down frying pan, your 28 plus your soulmate's 32, 50 bouquets unpacked onto the mantle, the bookshelves, the kitchen table.
an IRL infogram of all the years you have been loved before them and then by them. All the years of your life, including the ones where the only beautiful thing was you. And imagine they are all loves me's, because we are never not loved. From the day we are born, petals and petals, they love me, they love me, they love me. And when the walking and waking is hard, when the weary sets in, when the family comes to say goodbye and takes with them a single stem from each of your 87, imagine they carry the bouquet of you home, add it to their ever-blooming lives, proof nothing that lives ever dies.
Hello, next up is Asher Chang, who is performing his original song, In My Dreams, which is currently on all music platforms.
In my dreams, you're sitting right there in this on the burning sands in Malibu, getting a tan with the sand stuck on your arms. I wish that I could be stuck on your body too. In my dreams, you walk out from the ocean, waves your hair flowing like Botticelli painted you. Baby, you're Venus, I'll fight to be a Mars. It's a love story we were destined to renew. But I know, tall tales and myths are just stories I read. But I'll spend my life trying to be a Hercules. Cause no matter how much I dream of it, a love will never be. I told you that I loved you, and you walked away from me. I poured my feelings in a cup, and you spilled it on the floor. You disappeared and now you're what my mind is looking for. In my dreams, you're the one chasing after me. I'm the one who's finally playing hard to get. I'll push you up against the lockers at school, falling onto your lips, my hands over your head. In my dreams, we're snuggled up by the fire, drinking our chocolate, I lick whipped cream off your nose. We're baking cookies as the snow falls outside, having a snowball fight to making snowing jokes. But I know, daydreaming's far from reality. But it's the only way to escape to the future that we'll never see. I dream of it, our love will never be. I told you that I loved you, and you walked away from me. I poured my feelings in a cup, and you spilled it on the floor. You disappeared and now you're what my mind is looking for. But if what they say about soulmates is true, someday I will get to be with you. Maybe in 5 years, maybe in 3 months. No matter how long it takes, you'll be the one. But for now I'll just see you. In my dreams, you're sitting right there in the sun, relaxing on the burning sand in Malibu. I hear my heart telling me you are the one. I know I'll never ever stop dreaming of you. No, I'll never stop dreaming of you. I'll never ever stop dreaming of you. No, I'll never stop dreaming of you. 'Cause in my dreams is where I get to truly love you.
Thank you, Asher. Go stream his song. It's out now. How incredible is that? Next up, we have another very special performance from Mepham's very own 2024 to 2025 Poet Laureate. Please welcome Vladimir McCurchin.
Hello, everyone. Hi. So, normally I would do stand-up comedy because I'm kind of dabbling in it, but since I'm Poet Laureate, I'm kind of like obligated to do a poem. So here's a little thing I literally threw together today, but I'm excited to share. It's called Rome 2022. I want to tell her how much I love the view from her apartment, and how here, save the lockbox heavy metal block familiar door, the Vatican's excerpts look a lot like New England. How it reminds me of the primitive slab I loved for gold and left for fallow and the inescapable sharp write-out that comes with things. Like me, you keep with the rust belts on your chipped Leica that make me think of how much I love sweet aftertaste of Italian piped tap water, and how I wonder how your leaded writing hand keeps getting thicker and heavier, writing that paper on the shapes of last names like mine and yours. Since you only started learning poverty this last semester, between you and me, the commute between Yale and the Vatican, that sea of didacticless sweet water you teased for a degree, and job where you pluck and pull on your cigar and write in red ink like the postmodern luminary you are, like the good man you are, like the good man you will be, as long as I keep staring down your arsenic-filled barrels of your nose. As long as I keep admissions free on Sundays and the Near East wing plaques empty, smooth and clear. So I set my cup down and take a bite. I ask her about the weather in Italy, her favorite roads to cross, compliment her hair, fill her in on last month's interviews, ask her about the next UN meeting, sneak in a talking point, compliment her windows. Thank you. That's what it felt like.
I would now like to introduce the Black Cherries, composed of Claire Arnold, Joanna Fernandez, Matthew Detroit, and
Hey everybody! As Angie previously stated, we are a band we're called the Black Cherries. Give us a second while we get everything ready. What? Oh my gosh, guys! If you're not in Fragments, you should totally come to Fragments. That means every Thursday in room 232? 230. 230! I don't know room numbers. I've kind of just memorized where I need to be. Also, come see Wizard of Oz. I don't know. Okay. Angie's telling me to talk about how the band came together. And when I tell you, it was literally a joke at first. Fun fact, Claire learned bass for this, which in itself is fantastic. And in a random moment of, I don't know, misfortune, her bass broke and now she's doing it all over again on guitar. Can we get a hand for that? That's freaking crazy! Alright, okay. So, I would like to, before we start, I'd like to take a moment to let you guys get to know the members of the band. First off, we have Matt on drums. We have Claire on guitar, bass. Alexis on guitar. I'm Gianna. I'm your vocalist this evening. The Black Cherries, we wish you good luck, babe. It's fine. It's cool.
I would like to welcome another very, very crucial and important part of the Fragments board. She is Gabby. Oh, I would like to introduce Gabby Contreras to the stage.
We love Fragments, and thank you for setting this night up for us. And oh my God, amazing performer so far.
Speak of husbands or homes or work or
you, Gabby. That was wonderful. Okay, so next up is someone very near and dear to my own heart, reading a poem from her own book, which is crazy. So this is Brianna Lehman.
So here we are, my last Fragments open mic night. Okay, you guys know how I work. So last night, an underclassman, Sarah Layla, texted me and was asking me for advice on how and what to perform at open mic night. And it felt so full circle because just 2 years ago, I was that underclassman terrified for open mic night. And I really wanted to give some advice to the underclassmen today, and that moment helped me figure it out. My advice isn't don't blink or, take every chance you get. My advice is that this night, open mic night, could change your entire life. I said no. It changed mine. Back in 2023 was the first time I had ever read a poem out loud before. Like, you would have to be super close to me for me to even tell you I write poetry. That poem was titled Voices Don't Know Peace, and I was so scared because I didn't really know anyone in the room. Fast forward 2 years later, and that poem, Voices Don't Know Peace, is one of the many poems in my published poetry book, The Art of Human Emotion, out now on Amazon. And that night, I met my second family, my favorite people, and my favorite person. Open mic night has given me everything I've ever wanted, and this night is so important to me. To Miss Maresca and Miss Seroff, thank you for being the first two English teachers to actually ever believe in me. You guys, I would not be half the poet I am without you guys. To Open Mic Night and Fragments as a whole, thank you for giving me the chance to perform. To Sam, thank you, because it was because of you that I realized that I was never bad at writing happy poems. I just hadn't found the happiness yet. So thank you for being that happiness, and thank you for being my muse, and I'm going to continue to write about you for forever. So yeah, I struggled with what to perform today, because I thought it had to be the best poem I've ever written, and on a bang. But then I realized the poem I have to perform today is one that shows growth. And while yes, it is about Sam, it's also one of the first poems that I talk positively about myself in. So without further ado, for the last time on the Fragment stage, I'm Brianna Littman, and this is my poem, Bee. I used to hate bees. Bees are infamous for their stingers. They're stingers that strike at unspoken times. And as a species, we grew to hate that species because of the damage it causes. But bees are beautiful creatures who cause more harm to themselves than you think. Bees may sting and bees may hurt, but trust me, they hurt themselves more as they die after each sting. I, like a bee, would die after each sting, except my stinger was my brain, and the stingy was the girls who would pick apart the flowers within me. They removed all traces of my safe space and would never let me forget that despite being beautiful, I am an unlovable monster. But like I said, bees are beautiful creatures. And because of you, I've learned that I am too. In loving you, I've come to find beauty in things I've once despised. My stinger of a brain is no longer there. It has been replaced by hydrangeas and tulips. In loving you, the flowers that had turned into broken seeds began blossoming again, and my broken heart was glazed together with honey. In loving you, I no longer fear myself. I no longer hate myself or find myself unlovable because you love me like I'm brand new. You love me like a bee loves its flower. I am your bee and you are my flower. In loving you, I am no longer scared of bees, but rather am grateful for your beauty. I used to hate bees, but because of you, I have learned to love them. I used to hate Bee, but because of you, I have learned to love her. Because of you, I have learned to love myself. Thank you for seeing the beauty within me.
Okay, so our next performer is going to be Miss Maresca.
Thank you. Sorry, I wasn't sure if I was going to say anything. First of all, Brianna, that was just lovely and so special. Your introduction to everything, and I think just Brianna says things that remind us about why we do things like this at Mepham, and if you haven't noticed, I hope you did notice how everybody has been received tonight, and the love in the room, the support in the room, and I think that's what allows people to grow from underclassmen to upperclassmen and come up here with that strength to speak. So congratulations, my dear, great job. Okay, so in that vein, let's talk about women because it's, right, Women's History Month. And so we should talk a little bit about some strong women that have inspired us in our lives. And so I had written this a few years ago about a woman who used to work here, who has moved on and is doing wonderful things in the field of education. And so I just was so inspired by her, and I still remain inspired by her. So this is for her. When the poet searches for just the right metaphor, she may turn to the oceanic trenches to illustrate the depth of your knowledge. Mountain summits to signify your strength and clarity, and the giant sequoia whose rings will sing of this family's years of growth, all rooted with you. And the poet will go on writing, only finding each abstract connection failing to express the magnitude of your influence. For you are not simply the sun rising in your certainty, each ray angled and warming us with your great gaze, but you have fostered a daily practice of intense examination and self-reflection among us, a careful turning over of our dorsum to the palms of our practice, our craft. And you are not simply the moon commanding the tides of change below, full grown in your gumption, but we feel the gentle, rhythmic pull and lean in together as a new cycle begins and you wane proudly, watching our new tidal datums. And you are not simply the earth grounded with its richness, a suspended soil of potential tenderly surrounding us, but with you we have grown, went out on a limb, sprouted new blossoms, and a culture of learning and creativity has been cultivated in our annual harvest from September to June. And you are not simply a storm, a sharp thunder crack powerfully howling its northerly gale ripping through alleys and locker-lined hallways in need of destruction, but under the pressure and the whirlwind of our current climate, we too stand in the vortex, enduring all that will be destroyed and dismantled, only knowing that anything can be rebuilt from ash and in rain. Perhaps what you are is all of it, the poet will conclude. Every aspect of these outer and inner workings cyclically shining on us, pulling us upward, sustaining our growth and regenerating our energy. All this time, it's been you, she'll say, who's been slowly turning our microcosmic high school world along on its axis. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Maresca. That was beautiful. Next, I'd like to introduce AJ Licks. song is called Dès qu'il me survit by Barbary. And, yeah.
Third time's a charm.